Oh, g'day. I'm just here in the cemetery, just looking at the beautiful moon up there. And, well, no, that's the head torch. That's the moon there. And I just find myself here in the cemetery, giving the dogs a good run. Very peaceful, absolutely blessed, beautiful weather. Isn't it? Perfectly still, beautiful, nice and cool. I just have these moments of stillness, and it sort of got me thinking about grief. Well, I just noticed myself that I was thinking about grief. And I thought I might talk about grief, and then I realised I'm in a cemetery. And so, that works out well, doesn't it? But it's a funny thing, see, like I was thinking about grief. And I'm just thinking about how we have control in our lives and stuff, you see. You know, see, we go for control in our lives. We're in control of everything. And so when we have emotional experiences, they can go on emotional episodes even, they can go on, or chapters. They can be chapters in our lives, you see, sometimes. And I try to look at things, you know, as a point of view as attachment, non-attachment, having a healthy detachment, have a healthy empowerment, understanding that we are the ones that create our reality and we are our own masters. So it's about perception, making up the reality, and perspective and attitude. It gives a reality, the way that we see things. And so we can choose not to be offended and choose not to be insulted. We can even seriously mitigate the effects of heartbreak by having that perspective and realising, keeping it in mind that we are choosing our creation and choosing our interaction and choosing our experience and choosing our thoughts and thinking our thoughts and accepting our thoughts, or we're not accepting our thoughts and we're changing our thoughts. We're either being mindful of our thoughts or we're not being mindful of our thoughts. You know, so it's all about integrity. There's no such thing as 99% integrity. So having integrity is 100%. It's comprehensive. And that's your God-given free will and your God-given power, you see, in creation, in life. And so, it's an interesting thing, you know, you think the same kind of things about grief. If you can say that kind of stuff about heartbreak and heartache, then certainly you could say that stuff about grief, couldn't you? But it's a funny one. It seems like grief is like what I just said, but it's also this thing that, as much as we might be in control of our existence and our reality and our creation and our perception and our perspective and our attitudes, our demeanour, essentially all we've got is our demeanour. We don't have anything more than our demeanour. That's what we have. It's our demeanour, right? And then maintain our composure from there, you see. But it seems like grief. It seems grief, well, it's a thing that happens to you. As much as you go through it yourself, through your own process, knowing that you're going to have this grief because you feel this way. Then at the same time, it's something that takes you, for lack of a better term. It takes you. It happens to you. It's like a wave that you can't help but riding. And you can ride it with full consciousness and awareness and lucidity the best that you possibly can, but it's a wave that you can't help but riding. And it's a wave that will engulf you in the end. You'll wipe out on that wave. of grief. It'll take you. And when it does, when you do, you just got to go with it. You can't fight against it. So you might as well say that the grief is like the ocean. Every now and then we get a wave that comes our way. And when we do, you just got to let it take you. You just got to let it take you. And you got to surrender to it. Right, you have that one for free. Cheerio.